All right. We're here. We're living.
I forgot how close Cash got to dying last episode.
Oh, right.
And I literally was just kind of like flipping through the book, being like, what else could I do?
I remember I was like, I've got to get you out of this situation. Like, I started, like, screaming, like, end the test! End the test!
Hi, this is Clara. So the following is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Names, characters, businesses, places, and incidents are either products of the Dungeon Master's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblances to actual persons living or dead or any actual events are purely coincidental. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. You might be wondering how we got here.
Wes, you feel kind of gross, and then you see his skin turn a bright shade of blue.
I got diagnosed with cool guy syndrome yesterday, so now I am unconscious.
Oh no! You see Cash go limp, and it drops Cash to the ground. You lose your senses for a minute, and as you do, your shield turns into these magical darts. Cash, I'm gonna need you to make a death saving throw.
Well, see, now that's a natural 1.
You guys see Cash on the floor starting to seize, and is actually coughing up blood, and you think he's actually starting to choke on his blood. Welcome to the biome lab. Actually, if you'd like, I could probably get some of that fruit up there from you. And you take a look up, and it's like a coconut and a banana combined, and you don't even know how that works. She actually manages to like shimmy up the tree, and like she pulls out some scissors and like cuts the thing, and it kind of tumbles to the ground. I'm so sorry for the doctor. She's brilliant. She's amazing, but she has a very, very fast and hard temper. You come to for a little bit, and you notice Arsineo's gone. You make your way down the hall, and you see Arsineo with more slashes on his chest.
Dude, hey,
and he's not moving.
Yeah.
He's convulsing. You see the wounds actually start tearing up again.
Shit.
Actually, Wes, you go find Clara.
Cash, you've been like tending to his wounds. He doesn't have a pulse.
Fuck!
Clara runs in and she goes, "What happened here? What is going on?" At this point, she looks at Arsineo and just screams. So you guys are in the middle of the situation right now. Cash, you're right next to Arsineo.
Oh, I forgot!
He lays there, lifeless. This is gonna be the first you might be wondering how we got here moment. So everybody roll either perception or investigation. If you're rolling investigation, tell me what exactly you're investigating, and if you're rolling perception, I'll tell you what you get when you roll it.
Perception or investigation?
Yeah, if you're investigating, tell me specifically what you want. This is going to be, whenever you reach a very climactic moment, I'm going to give you a you might be wondering how we got here moment, and that'll be like your Sherlockian instincts like kick in. You'll be able to notice some very minuscule things that will help you aid in your investigation.
I'm doing investigation on anything else with the body.
Okay.
And that was a 10.
Okay, cool. Oh, a 10? Okay.
Yeah, sorry. If I did perception, it would have been lower, so.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do perception. I need to roll. 14. Percepting, I want to look detailed at...
That'd be investigation then.
Yeah,
I'll looking detailed.
13 investigation. I'm investigating the thing that went into him.
Okay.
Like the wound itself and how it went in and stuff like
that. I'm just going to do flat perception. I rolled a 14 plus 1, so 15.
15, okay.
Because if you'll remember last time for Arcana, when I did an Arcana check, it was I knew that it was a parasite of some sort.
Yeah. So Jesse, we'll start with you since yours was the lowest. You can tell that there was a couple strikes that went into Arsineo.
Okay.
And that's all you can glean from that. Tyler, with your investigation of 13?
Yes.
With a 13, you don't glean much that you didn't get from your Arcana check already. You realize that it was a parasitic of some kind of arcanic nature. Other than that, not much you can glean. He's dead. And then Cash, you you hear. So you rolled a 15 on perception. Something strange happens, and you're the only one that can see this. You see this kind of a shimmering, just for a second, this shimmering field over Arsineo, and then it compresses, and that's all you can glean.
What color was the shimmering, or was it just like sort of the moving of the air?
It was just like this ethereal white field.
Okay.
And then also with a 15. Yeah, that's all you can.
Okay.
If she relays that to the party, I want to roll an arcana
I should be like, whoa.
Okay.
You guys see that?
No, what?
Aubrey
what
is
did I
still
see?
screaming.
Oh.
And as she is screaming, you
mean
hear...
Clara?
Wait, who? Clara?
Clara, sorry, Clara.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, sorry, Clara.
Okay, wait. Where's the body?
The body's right there in the middle of the
Okay, can I lift up the body?
floor. Sure. Clara is still like screaming and going like, "What happened? What is going on?"
I'm gonna try to go.
Can one of you two try to talk to her? I need to take this somewhere that's not the middle of the hallway.
Cash, with your perception, you also hear 2 sets of footsteps coming down the hall.
I'm gonna head off towards that side, almost like sort of heading it off, or just like making sure it's not like somebody's coming to kill us.
Okay. I'll start with you, Jesse. Jesse, what are you doing with the body?
How close is our room?
It's just down the hall.
Okay, can I carry it to the room? And there were 2 bunk beds, was it?
Yeah. Make a strength check, because Arsineo is a big man.
Okay. I dropped the body.
What'd you roll?
That was a 3 plus, or this wouldn't be athletics, this is pure strength, right?
You could add your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so then that would still be a 7. I probably dropped the body.
Yeah, you try to. You can drag Arsineo, but
I'll
you are
drag him.
leaving blood
You know what?
streaks.
When I realize I can't pick him up, I'm not gonna go
Okay.
further.
So
I'm gonna
you
leave it
kind
there.
of you try to pick him up. He's much heavier than you thought you would, and you just kind of drop him back down. And Claire's like, "What are you doing? What happened here?" Cash, you went outside in the hall.
Yeah, I went off to see where the footsteps are up.
You see Aubrey and that guard from upstairs, from the elevator, rushing down the hall now. They were kind of walking, and you see Aubrey has the same kind of like tired, up all night look that Clara had, but the guard looked like he just got out of bed.
Okay. Shit.
And the guard goes, and if his voice changed, it's because I forgot it, but it's also because he's sleepy. He goes, "What the hell is going on?"
Arsineo,
And he has a shotgun to his side.
I think like Cash is still kind of processing what the hell just happened, and there's just a lot happening. He's just like, Arsineo, something killed Arsineo.
You kind of motion them down the hall, and they continue running. You rush them down the hall, and they come into the scene, and Aubrey kind of sternly looks at you and goes, "What happened here?"
Me? I heard something in the hallway, and I got up, and Arsineo wasn't with us, and I came out in the hallway, and he was just laying there.
She kind of puts a hand up to you, and she goes, "Clara, what happened here?" And Claire goes, I just walked down the hall, and there was he was just lying there, and she kind of falls back a little bit, kind of starting to hyperventilate. And the guard picks up his shotgun and cocks it, and he says, "All right, everybody calm down."
Wes, yeah, no, you beat me to it. Wes was gonna do.
You 3, what happened here?
I'm okay. Yeah, you know what? This is Wes is gonna step in, and he goes, "Okay, everybody, just calm the fuck down." Cash tried to wake us up like an asshole.
Fuck you, Wes.
But not important now. I deserve that. And he heard Arsineo is gone. I assumed he had to piss, as most people would assume, but Cash followed him, and turns out that Arsineo was dead.
Dying.
So you're telling me that in the middle of the night, went up to go take a piss, end up dead? Doesn't that sound a little bit suspicious?
Well, I didn't say he
can
actually
I-
went to piss. I said I assumed that might have been where he went. You also didn't let me finish my story, but whatever. Let me finish. We came running out, Julie and I, and he was on the ground. Using my immense arcane wisdom, there's some sort of parasite in him. It looked like a vine. He looks pointedly at Aubrey, like straight at her.
When you look back, that vine is gone.
Well, it was inside. I thought it already went inside him.
Yeah.
Right? And then it went inside his body. And at which point, I ran down the hall to find help, ran into Clara, brought her over here, at which point you guys came in pulling out the guns. So let's all calm down. Can I roll like a persuasion check?
Yeah. I was going to have you make a
that's a good
persuasion
idea.
check.
That's a 14 plus 5, 19.
19.
Oh, it's pretty good.
He lowers the shotgun and goes, all right.
Are you the head of security here?
Yes, that would be me.
Okay. I'm going to need to call my own boss and find out what level of clearance we have to talk about matters, and then I can get back to you and explain the full situation.
Yeah, I was about to ask the same
You're not
thing.
calling anybody. Hold on a second here.
No, well, I was about to ask you.
No, as a member
yeah.
of SWAT, I have to call my boss.
I don't know who. I mean, you guys say you're from SWAT,
I pull
but this
out-
is the first time
I
anybody's
pull
been
out my
attacked in
ID
this
card.
lab, and we have some stuff in here.
I pull out my ID.
Yeah, I saw that when you guys walked in.
Yeah, so why don't you call SWAT then, and you ask
Yeah,
them?
I'm going to.
Okay, so you call
But you
them.
all need to
Sure.
be quarantined.
Yeah, we'll stay here, or
no.
or wherever you want us to go. You call SWAT. You tell them the situation, and when they confirm that they sent us, let me tell them I need to speak to my direct supervisor.
He kind of sighs. He goes, this is...
Because I need you to understand that what might have just happened is beyond even my level of security clearance. So I need to know what details I can share, or at least I need to know that I won't get in trouble for sharing details if it's important to the
Listen,
facility.
lady, listen. I've heard it all before. I don't know what's going on. I am gonna call SWAT, but you three, you're dangerous. What? Turn over your weapons. Everybody, turn over your weapons.
He holds. Wes holds out his hands. He goes, "Well, I guess you're just gonna have to cut these off."
Quit being a wise guy.
He kind of trains his shotgun at you. He's like, I'm not playing around here. Everybody, turn over your weapons.
What do you think I'm doing, asshole?
He starts to
I give him-
he goes, Doctor, hold this for a second. If any of them makes a move, just pull the trigger. And he tosses the shotgun over to.
I take the ammunition out of my gun and I hand it to him, and the gun and the ammunition.
Okay. Yeah,
And
he
then-
takes that. He puts it in his side pocket. He starts frisking Wes. Wes, you have
It's not on me.
yeah,
My
you don't
gun's
have
not
your
on
gun
me.
on you, yeah?
I'm wearing like a t-shirt and jeans and socks.
Yeah, okay.
Am I like, where is this magical brick?
It's in your bag, but he frisks. He starts to frisk you, and he goes, "A brick? Sure, you can."
Okay, yeah, this
Bad.
is. I honestly can't get rid of it. I picked it up, and it won't go away. So.
Sure, it's a brick, as long as you don't try to brain these other two. He starts frisking you, Cash. He finds the dagger of exponential poison.
I would have handed that to him. I
He
would have
goes-
handed that to him.
Okay.
Hilt
He
forward.
takes. He says, "Now, what is this here?"
It's something. It's a knife that SWAT gave me. Please be careful with it. I'm still sort of getting used to it. And then I hand him my cane too. Just be like, oh, here you go.
You're gonna hand him your cane.
You-
Your walking
yeah.
cane.
I'm gonna put my hand
Okay.
out to stop that. Keep your cane.
Well, you never know.
He goes-
We could be dangerous.
It's oh my.
Before you hand over your cane, he goes. He kind of sniffs the dagger a little bit. He says, "This is poison."
Yeah, my dude.
He looks over at Arsineo and he goes.
I'm gonna give you Cash a weird look at that.
He goes, "Now I'm no doctor, but she is. he looks over to Aubrey. He says, "Does this look like a poisoning to you?"
I'm sorry, are you not seeing that's a knife? That doesn't look like a knife attack to me. Sorry, pal. Listen, I found him, alright? I found him.
Yeah, you're
like
the only one that
this.
found him.
Listen, I wouldn't have
Hey,
woken up my
hey, you
friends here.
said you're
They'll
in
both
charge
attest
here?
to it. I wouldn't have woken them up if I was going out to kill Arsineo, alright?
He walks over to Aubrey and grabs the shotgun. He says, "All right, you three, we're locking you up. Follow me. No,
Hey, buddy.
no moves."
Is this your first day? Because I'm pretty sure that's not a knife wound. Have you? I don't.
I've seen knives do some pretty crazy stuff, and this knife right here, he kind of looks at the dagger of exponential poison. He says, "This is definitely magical. I have no clue exactly what this thing does, but it's definitely poisonous, and just don't make any moves. As long as you don't make any moves, we're gonna be all fine. I'll let you guys out in the morning when SWAT comes to take you. Otherwise, just be calm." And he kind of he motions for you guys to walk out the lab.
Is he following us or is he walking away?
I think he's like
He's
no, I
walking
think
a-
he's walking
no,
up
he's
with
walk-
the shotgun
he's-
to our back.
He's walking.
Right?
He's like walking us to somewhere.
Yeah, with a shotgun
Okay.
trained at your back.
Okay.
At this point, Aubrey goes, "Clara, inspect the body. We need to figure out what the hell is going on here." And Clara kind of gives Aubrey a squeamish look and then starts going over Arseneo's body. So he walks you down the hall a little bit and then through the biome lab area, and all the way in the back there was this there's a storage unit area, and he kind of gets a couple keys, opens the lock on this like garage door-esque thing, lifts it up, and he says he points with the shotgun. He says, "You three in there." We're gonna
Before
hold
we
you
go
until-"
in, Wes stops and goes, "Look, I'm sorry if there's a misunderstanding. I know how this looks. It's you come down the hall. The people who found the body are normally the first to be questioned. I get it. That's the way it goes. So, but why don't you put the gun down and treat this all calm-like? This is unnecessary."
All right, make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
He has you guys in
disgusting.
All
suspicion.
evidence to the yeah.
8.
Yeah. He
No.
says, "How about this? You guys stay in here for the night, and then when SWAT comes to get you, you can do all the sweet talking you want." And he kind of motions more violently with the shotgun inside.
Wes turns on his heel and goes, "Well, it was nice to meet you," and then he elbows Cash. So he's like, "Get it?" Because we're messing with him. like we were talking about knives.
He
earlier.
cocks the shotgun and does one more motion. He says,
I'm
"If you're
walking. He's like, I'm walking. Okay.
Does everybody walk in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you
Okay.
describe the room we're in again?
So this is it's actually just a storage unit. There's a couple cleaning products in the corner, some paper towels on this like shelf. You see a couple of mops. It's essentially a storage closet, but you think that you kind of take a. Everybody roll perception real quick.
Yep.
13.
That is a 5. Cool, that dice is going to hell.
3.
Okay. Yeah, it just looks like a plain storage closet, but Julie, you notice like the door's a little heavier than you think it was. You think this might have also been part of the biome lab at one point. The walls are reinforced. Doesn't seem like there's gonna be a lot going in or out of here. He says, "Now you all don't make any trouble, and you have a good night." And he kind of slams the door
Before
shut.
he like closes it, I'm just gonna put my cane down on the floor. I'm gonna slide it under the door. Just be like, "Hey, fuck you. Keep the weapon. Whatever."
He kind of knocks like you make a dexterity check.
Yeah. I am very dexterous. That is a 14 plus 3, 17.
Were you trying? You were trying to like put
I
it
don't.
in
No,
between.
I don't want to like wedge it
No,
under
just,
the
like, hand it
door.
over.
I want to like. I just want to
He's
slide
like
it.
throwing it at the guard.
Yeah, I don't want
Throwing
to
it
throw
at
it
the
at
guard?
him. No.
Not like as a weapon attack, like as take it.
Yeah, like I don't want to
Like-
throw
like
it.
a-
I don't want it to be menacing. I'm gonna put it down on the floor and just shove it with my foot, kind of thing. And just,
Okay,
like,
you
here
do that
go.
as he's bringing down the thing, and it kind of gets stuck in the door. And he goes, "What the hell are you doing?"
Listen, fuck. Listen, dude. I just don't.
Keep your walking stick. He lifts it up, kicks it back to you, and then slams the door shut. And you hear a heavy ka-chunk.
You're doing a great job.
Well, he's not. I mean, if he was doing a great job, he wouldn't have put 3 of the suspects in the same room together.
Save it.
overnight,
Honestly,
would he?
save it. I don't want to fucking talk about it.
Well, no, we have to talk about it.
I don't want to
because
talk
this is
about
the
it.
Wes sits down back against one of the walls. He goes, it was her. It was Aubrey, right?
It's a him.
It was
by the
some
way.
sort of plant creature that attacked him, and she's a bitch. So,
Well, I hope you also realize that in order to not die out there, I had to give my weapons over to probably someone who's in on it.
Wes wiggles his fingers and goes, "We have all the weapons
I
we
know.
need right here."
What I'm saying is, you guys have more firepower than I currently do.
You got the brick.
Thanks.
Is it light in here? Is there a light in here?
No, it's dark.
Oh.
It's pitch black. You get underneath like the
Do I
like
have my
there's
phone?
like a dip in the floor a little bit. You kind of get a little bit of gleam from the sunlight, but it's almost pitch black.
Did
Okay.
he take my phone?
No, we didn't.
Okay, I'm calling SWAT.
You aren't getting any signal.
I'm calling 911. No.
You aren't getting any
Help!
signal.
I'm in a secret lab.
That's not how 911 works. You can call them when you have no signal.
Oh yeah. You're not getting any. You are essentially about 500 feet underneath ground. You're not getting anything.
We gotta have like a panic button of some kind.
No.
No, we don't. 'Cause we're in a storage closet too.
You don't have a stone of far speech. If you would have bought those, maybe it was something.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna find a wall, lean up against it, and just sink down. I'm sitting down.
Okay.
Can I roll like perception? Oh, I already rolled perception.
You roll
on the room.
perception.
Yeah, you're right.
You can make one more perception check. You're gonna be at disadvantage because you're in dark and you don't have dark vision.
We're all humans, baby.
8.
Yeah. 8. Yeah.
And nothing. I see the same
No,
thing I
it's
saw
dark.
before.
It's real
Yeah.
dark. Yeah, you guys just sit there.
There's nothing
any-
else, yeah.
Okay. About an hour passes. You guys sitting there. Then you kind of hear something. You hear and then on the far wall, you guys are kind of hunked over, kind of by the door. On the far wall on the right, you see a green flash, and then you hear a.
That's
So everybody roll
That
initiative.
sounds bad.
Hello, everyone. This is your DM, O'Neil Henry here. DM obviously stands for Duncan Monuts. Yep, I am the man with the monuts, and I'm here to mow your nutsack. Thanks so much for tweeting about the show using the hashtag YMBW. And if you don't know what I mean, that's because you're not doing it. So why don't you go on Twitter and Instagram, follow us at YMBW Podcast, and tweet about the show using the hashtag YMBW, and I'll read your name on the show. How cool is that? So yeah, thanks so much for listening to this episode. I'm not quite sure when I have it up yet because it is currently almost 1 o'clock in the morning as I am editing this. So thanks so much for being patient with me if it comes out on Tuesday, and you're welcome if it comes out on Monday. So yeah, thanks so much for tuning about the show. Next week's will most definitely be late, probably a Tuesday or Wednesday episode just because I will be dying. But yeah, thanks so much for tweeting about the show. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And if you really, really, really like what we do here, we have a Ko-fi. And we are selling a couple stickers on Redbubble. And if you guys show enough interest in that, we'll, start selling other merch. So yeah, thanks so much for tweeting about the show. And hey, get back into this episode right now.
Well, what did you say? There was a flash?
There was a green flash.
Got it. Wait, what are we rolling? I forgot.
Initiative.
That's an unnat 20.
13.
That is
Hold on.
a.
Everybody sped it. Okay, cool. Jesse, you're up first. What do you do?
Okay, so there's just a flash.
There was a flash of green light, and you hear.
I'm gonna ready the brick.
Okay, you ready to throw the brick or to bash the brick? Which one?
Throw it. Because I think it's a throwable. It's a brick of returning, so
Yeah.
I think the implication there is throw.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of pull the brick out of your bag. Wes, your turn. What do you do?
We still can't see anything, right?
Yeah, no, unless you can figure out some way to make some light.
Well, normally having light in your cantrips is not useful at all because someone in your party will have dark vision. But we're all human. So, well, here's what I'm gonna do for my turn. I'm going to use prestidigitation to throw sparks just for like a brief flash of light.
You can make light with prestidigitation. That'll just be your whole action.
Oh, then I'll do that then.
Okay. Yeah, you create a dim light in this room. You see on the far wall, apparently coming from nowhere, that big green monster that you fought that one time. In the battle chamber. The big one, yeah. The only one that was left from your fight.
Because I vaporized the other two.
Yep. Next up is that one, and he runs and charges. Who would you say is in front?
Me.
Okay. He runs and charges you. You can see like he has some spittle coming out of his mouth. It's
Beautiful.
like this green seedy thing just coming out of his mouth, and he just charges you. 23 versus AC.
What do you think?
Okay, well, just making sure.
We're level 3, dumbass.
I didn't even look at my AC. I have you know that.
Oh. 10 points of slashing damage. His arm kind of pierces into your side, and he gets you real good.
Yep.
That's gonna be his turn. You can use your ready action when he charges you.
Can I bash him with a brick instead of throwing it?
Yeah, you can it'll be a strength
Got it.
attack, so you won't get your.
Okay, fine. I'll throw it then.
Okay,
I mean,
that'll be at disadvantage because it's.
He's too close. Okay, yeah, I'm bashing him, and that was an 8. So.
An 8? Yeah, you bash him with the brick, but he gets you right up against, right under the arm, and so.
Ow.
Your strike kind of goes off to the side. Olivia, your turn.
All right. Well, I'm sitting down, so I'm assuming that I'm going to use half my movement to stand up.
Yeah, but he's right there. You all three of you were pretty much within like 10 feet of each other, so.
How big is this box?
It's more long than it is wide.
It's big enough for a plant monster.
It's about 25 feet wide and about 15 feet from the back wall to the garage.
Oh, this thing is huge. Okay.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
not ginormous, but
Well, it's pretty big for a storage unit.
This is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one that picked you up earlier, right?
What?
Yeah, Olivia, you noticed, or Cash, you noticed that this is the same big boy that messed you up before.
Oh God! All right, cool.
Like the same one or same breed?
This same one.
Make
right?
an investigation check.
Because I thought you said it was we already
10.
knew. Okay, never mind.
Olivia, if you want to make.
Oh yeah, sure. Roll that one because that one's been fucking me over all night. That is gonna be a 13.
13. Yeah, it has a little dent in the side of its head.
From where I.
Ooh, you motherfucker!
Okay. So
It's
what do you do?
cane time! I'm gonna bash this motherfucker over the head. I'm mad at this boy. He almost killed me.
Okay.
Is this gonna be like one of those games that has the revenge system?
Two-handed or one-handed?
Cash will remember this. That's gonna be two-handed.
Yeah.
Two-handed?
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
poor
That is gonna be a.
bad business practice. Decent.
That is
things.
going to be a plus 5 is that's gonna be 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and I'm gonna do two-handed. Boop, boop. That is an 8 plus 3. That does 11 damage.
Oh, okay. You put another dent in the side of its head.
And then I'm gonna use Fury of Blows.
For that, you'll have to drop your cane onto the ground
Yeah, I'll do
because
that.
you did do it two-handed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm gonna drop that, and then I'm gonna hit him with 2. I'm gonna go with a haymaker and an uppercut.
Okay.
So
Roll both of those.
that is a natural 1, so I'm assuming that misses, and a 15 for the other one.
15. Yep, hits.
Okay, cool.
Roll I think it's a D4.
Yeah, it's D4. All right. And that is a. That is a 7 on that damage.
All right, yeah. You bash him over the head with the cane, and then you try to go for a haymaker. He kind of raises his arm up to block his head. But then what was the other one you did?
The uppercut.
You uppercut, so you switch and turn and uppercut, and he has a third dent underneath his chin. He is not looking good. He kind of stumbles back a little bit too. Jesse, it's your turn again.
Okay. Well, the brick is. I didn't throw it, so it's still in my hand. So let's try to throw it this time.
Okay. Yeah, he backed up a little bit. You throw it at him. Make a range attack.
9.
9 doesn't do it. You throw it, but it just goes right over his shoulder as he kind of does like a clumsy stumble back.
Okay.
And it's
So then,
unpredictable.
because I missed, I get to
Yep.
throw it again.
It comes back to you, and you get to throw again.
That's an unnatural 20.
Yep, that hits. Roll the. I think it's D8 plus 3.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Oh,
4.
4.
4.
Yeah, I mean you make another divot, a smaller divot in its face, but it's still standing. Wes, your turn.
should I try and level it, or should I just...
Level it.
If you drop your light spell, then they will have disadvantage on their attacks
Oh, right.
because it's dark.
Well, prestidigitation isn't a concentration.
Yeah,
is-
but for you to continuously make the light, that would
Oh, yeah.
feel this thing. Yeah, you would have to keep on using your action to make the light because it's not like the spell light.
Okay. Then I'm not gonna do anything then.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna move it back. I'll move behind them.
Okay,
I'll use
yeah,
my-
you move to behind. I mean, you already are because they were engaged up ahead of you, but you scooch
Right.
back a little bit. You bump up against the wall about 5 feet, and you have a couple. You still have sparks coming from your hand.
Oh, you know what? I know what he does. He reaches into his back pocket and pulls out the hole, throws it on the ground in front of the green guy, and says, "Someone throw him in there. Evidence."
Okay, if you throw it in front of them, you will probably get Julie and
Yeah,
Cash. on that.
but I thought it doesn't work on people.
No, but they will fall into your hole.
So
Okay.
just yell at me to jump.
Okay, yeah, no, I yell at them to get out of the way on their next turn so we can put it in a prison.
Okay. And you don't do anything else?
I can't cast cast another spell without dropping prestidigitation, right?
So you're gonna hold your action basically to throw the hole?
Yeah, so you got. Well, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'll ready throwing the hole.
Gotcha.
That's what I'll do.
Next up is the big boy, is what I have him written down as. He's going to charge at you, Cash, because you just kind of wrecked him a little bit.
Yeah.
And you're real good. Oh, Fadofa, that's a 26.
Oh yeah, here, let me check my
Assuming that
character
hits.
sheet here.
Oh, Fadofa.
Wait, okay, yeah, make sure. You know, down for the-
AC 14. So I'm afraid that is gonna hit.
Okay, that's a 10 damage.
Oh shit!
He just grabs you, shakes you real hard, and throws you against the wall.
Cool. Cashew's having
And
a
you
great
kinda
day.
land in a pile. Woof. He is rolling really well. But now it is your turn, Olivia.
Okay, well, I am gonna. How do I want to do this? All right, what I'm gonna do is I am going to. All right, here's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do 2 unarmed attacks because I don't have my cane with me right now. So I'm gonna do 2 of those. Actually, no, I'm gonna do 1 of those, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Step of the Wind and disengage, so I can back away from this thing without getting an opportunity attack.
Okay. So one arm blow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for another uppercut on that one, and that is a 11.
Does not hit. You go for the uppercut, and you just kind of plant where the divot went, but he doesn't react
Woof.
at all.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use Step of the Wind to get the hell out of there and get out of the way.
Yeah,
of the hole.
you do the uppercut, and then he tries to take a swipe at you, but you do like 3 backflips, and go
I
back
see.
Dope.
Sick.
to where Wes is. Actually, where Julie is. And Julie, it's your turn.
I mean, I'm already kind of out of the way, right?
Yeah, you're out of the way.
So I can throw the hole without getting anybody because Cash got thrown against a wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no,
then-
yeah, Cash is back where Julie is.
But
so
jumped
yeah,
out of the way.
In which case, can I step in and throw the hole without?
Yep, you can throw
okay.
the. Yep.
I do that. I throw the hole on the ground.
Make a ranged attack.
Well, I'm not. Oh yeah, that's right.
You still have to. Yeah.
Well, even
throw
if it
right.
hits the ground, my goal is for them to be able to knock it in. Oh, that's a 20, unnatural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
You throw the hole. You kind of do it frisbee style. It lands and it falls. Does not make its dexterity saving throw. And takes. Is a. How deep did I say that hole was? 10 feet.
I don't remember.
I think it's 10 feet.
Dude, it's you're magical. I can't say it's like your magical item. That
you
was
see it-
unlimited feet. I think you just rolled.
Yeah, you see it stumble back just as Wes throws the hole. He falls back and just explodes in the bottom of the hole.
Oh my god.
Oopsies. There goes our evidence.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to tell.
And you actually see it start to like kind of rapidly decompose in the bottom of your hole. But what do you do?
Are we all like
Can
peering
I-
in the edge?
Are we in initiative
Can I
still?
make
You guys can all like stand. Are you standing around the end? Of
Are
this
we
as
still
this
in
thing kind of
initiative?
lays limp? No, you guys are out
And
of
this thing is
initiative.
disintegrating? Is it dead?
Yeah, it's not disintegrating. It's just decomposing very fast.
Can I make an investigation check to see if there's any connection between this and what killed Arsineo?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's 12. Not rolling good on these investigation checks.
It was plant based. What killed Arsineo was what you can assume was plant based. This is also plant based, but other than that, you can't. Really
Everything
make
in here is plant-based, though.
Yeah, kind of the theme of this one. Anybody else want to make any checks?
I'm gonna see. So when it went down, what had hit it? I think it cut out for a second.
Falling damage.
When it fell, it kind of just poofed.
Yep.
Did it fall into the hole?
Yeah, it fell into the hole, and the hole is 10 feet deep, so that would be falling damage, and therefore it
Gotcha. I
falling
am
damage
gonna get like my hands on the edge and just drop, so it's like not 10 feet instead. It's like 5-ish feet.
You
so I
can
don't
do that
just,
without any
fall and die
problem.
the same way.
Especially because you're a
Yeah,
little ninja person.
Yeah, I'm a little ninja. I am gonna see. What do I want to look at here?
How are we gonna get you out of there?
I'm gonna see if I can find any of those like little green vines that are like any similar, like if it was like what was in Arsineo, or like if I can kind of catch any of that like white shimmery stuff.
Okay, make a nature check.
Nature check. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that die is not doing me any favors today. So that is a 19 for nature.
You
Really
notice that some of the it's almost you can't really quite place it, but it's the same kind of green that you saw in Arseneo's wound. You also see I'm going to use that for like a perception based thing too. You also see that faint shimmer and then it fades away.
All right. Did you guys see that?
Anything down there?
Did you guys see that shimmer thing?
Can I make an Arcana check on the shimmer that he keeps talking about?
Yeah, cuz you do not see it.
Right. But just based on
Yeah.
description. Oh, well, that's a 5.
It doesn't seem to be purely arcanological. That's all you can get from that.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, I know I'm supposed to be the magic knowledge person, but there's some weird plant shit going on right now that I am not prepared for.
Whatever, just help me out.
Yeah, I reached down and helped.
Okay. Yeah,
Gotcha.
you push up on the edge of the circle and jump out.
So-
Julie, what do you do? What are you doing during all this?
I've resumed my pacing, and
Okay.
now I'm thinking aloud.
Okay.
Do we think that this plant is connected? Because he wasn't involved with the fight with the plant. Because there's two options. Either, well, I guess there's three options really. It's the Reaper, it's someone in the plant, or someone in the plant is the Reaper.
No, he said it wasn't the Reaper.
He said it wasn't the Reaper, though.
Oh right, I forgot about that. Well, it could be I was
Or
given
it's
a
the person who runs this place.
I was given
She's
a very
mean.
a very stern warning about the possibility of the Reaper being in this area. So, although he said he doesn't believe it is the Reaper, it still could be.
What if it's Clara?
Then no one here. She's not on our side.
Well, I'm just saying, Aubrey, like, just doesn't value her work at all. She's a nervous wreck all the time. A very good excuse to think that she's not it. Or whoever's fucking with these people. I mean, she, tried to befriend us, I guess, just throw us off the scent. I don't know. I don't know. Could be anyone here. I don't like this fucking place. It was cool for like 4 seconds, but then I, got the shit kicked out of me. I'm not a huge fan. I'm all for houseplants, but oh shit, I forgot my houseplants are at my apartment. Who's watering my houseplants?
I mean, you've only been gone for 2 days.
Wait, total? Like, I just got, like, into SWAT in, like, 2 days, that's it?
Oh, yeah, back at your... No, I mean, I'm assuming you've gone.
Well,
I've been living
you
in my
live in
apartment.
Chicago, right?
Well, yeah, I live in Chicago. I just, I gotta, feed my cat
So
and
no,
water my
you've been in
houseplants.
you've been near an
Oh,
apartment.
okay, cool, alright.
Yeah.
We don't need to recap
This all
any of that.
happens in
I
character.
forgot
Like, you
how
have to
time
remind...
works.
Cash got the shit beat out of him so bad, you have to remind him that he's still in Chicago.
Shit, where am I?
Cash, you've been in your own house.
Now seems like a good time to remind everyone that Wes's skin is bright blue.
Oh,
yeah,
right!
There is that, too.
You think I give
Oh,
a
wait.
shit? This
Can't
isn't the
forget
worst thing
that
that's
one.
happened all day.
I'm gonna look over at Wes. So, what happened to your...
This weird time to ask.
Is that the
but,
cat thing again?
Yeah, I can tell that your skin color changed hue somewhat.
Somewhat?
I mean, yeah, it's not...
Honestly,
it's
it
not
looks
that
really great
much.
with your eyes.
Oh, what color are his eyes?
What color are Wes's eyes?
I'm just joking.
Well, I assume that they're blue. If he's blue, it means they bring him out, right? what does blue skin bring out?
Well, I mean, Blue Spring might bring out, like, brown eyes, like hazel eyes.
Well, let's Google it. Let's see.
What color?
Um,
What does blue bring out?
Everybody roll perception for me real quick.
Yeah.
What am I perceiving?
Just roll it and you'll find out.
That's a secret thing.
10.
That's a natural
10.
one. I hate this dice. It's no.
Oh my god, you guys are
Oh, you've
just
got
doing
my
real
luck
bad.
for today.
Hey, Tyler, you want to
That's what I
roll
get. That's what I get
perception
not
for
rolling.
me?
I'm trying to figure out what shirt color brings out my eyes the best right now. Oh, perception? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an 8. Oh, gosh, I'm rolling a whole bunch of 10s.
Okay, the only thing, Jesse, that you get is that there's no doors in this room. Besides the big garage door looking
Then where
one
the
that you
hell
guys were
did
brought in through.
Okay, forget about the eyes. I don't really need to know what color they are. How did it get in here?
I don't know. Magic, probably. You tell me, whiz boy.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, that's
Can
probably...
I make an Arcana
Yeah,
check?
go
to
ahead
see
and make
how
an
it got in?
arcane check.
Natural 20.
Thank God.
Yeah!
He goes, Wes goes, I know this one.
When the plant being came in, you got just a slight tinge of conjuration magic, and you kind of walk over to where you think that the plant came from, and you kind of feel this sigil on the wall.
He's rubbing his hand along.
Real
Well, it was some
creepily.
kind of conjuration magic.
So, conjuration means someone made it appear, correct? I'm asking...
Or
you-
it made its. I mean, it could have made itself appear. There's a handful of
okay.
spells that could have brought itself in here.
So, I mean, I'm not that great at magic, but for it to appear in here, someone either must have actively conjured it or put a...
Or gave it away to
Yeah.
teleport itself.
So we
should have asked if these things were sentient more.
Wait.
Well, I said if they die,
So
like,
we
do they
were
die, like, forever?
We were
Like,
directed to this room. Someone set us up.
You don't say.
Well, I mean, for more than they already have, Cash.
I think, like, what's happening is that, like, this is Cash when he's angry. Like, he's just, like, ornery and just, like, is just, like, giving all that sass. Because he's fucking pissed
So
at
he's
these
like
guys.
Wes when Wes is
Wes-
calm.
He's so mad at these guys. He just doesn't give a shit. He's so mad.
Look, I'm saying that they're.
This is
I mean,
uncharacteristic. is all I'm saying.
I already suspected this.
Wes, are you
But-
still doing prestidigitation?
I imagine so. Right?
Yeah.
When you touch the sigil, it lights up green, and you fall through the wall.
Oh shit,
Oh crap!
Wes.
Because now the light just
Am
leaves
I
us, right?
okay? Here's how we're gonna do this. I need to see what's on the other side of the wall, and then I have something to tell them that immediately springs to mind.
Because
You are in a tropical rainforest at night.
Oh, sick.
He looks up and goes spooky, and then he touches the wall again and casts prestidigitation.
Yep.
Do I fall through it, or can I just open it for them to come through?
Your hand passes through it for a moment.
I poke my head through, and he goes, "It's like the entrance to get in and out of this place. Come on."
Pick up my cane. Let's go. Zoom zoom.
Cool. Everybody walks through.
I'm gonna glance at the garage door.
Oh, I
Because-
pick up the hole, by the way.
Okay.
I picked that up.
I would
That's-
assumed you would have.
Yeah. I just
Because-
wanted to make
You got some stank rot veg in there.
Nice.
He goes, I'm gonna have to power wash this later.
This is tough for Julie because she knows by leaving it makes them look guiltier, but she also knows
that they were
that,
set up.
that they
for
were
some
set
reason.
up. So she's gonna go ahead.
Maybe they were set up. We were set up to go through the wall and leave. Maybe this is a double play.
All right. So you all three walk into this room, and you recognize it almost instantly. This is one of the biomes that you guys were in.
Quick cue. Were there animals in the biomes? I don't remember you mentioning any. But
There was the big ass panda.
I'm quite fond of
Oh, that's right. You
okapi.
mentioned pandas. Yes. Okay. Never mind. I know my end. I know we're about to be attacked by jaguars. It's fine. Let's go.
Well, right now you actually don't notice any animals in the area, and everybody can roll
If
perception
there are
for me.
jaguars, you better give me one so I can carry it around for the rest of the game.
Well, maybe if you're good.
Olivia,
Everybody
that
roll
was
perception.
a reference.
That's another natural fucking one. I'm not doing this. No,
That's a 15.
It's a 10.
I'm gonna have to put all these dice in the freezer.
Okay. So Cash, it's dark and it's
It's
spooky.
real dark,
Uh,
and you're really scared.
Is this
and
a
you don't know
deciduous
what's going on.
Wes, you can hear the sounds of different creatures in it, but you hear like just rainforest sounds. But you remember that these were all simulated beforehand. Julie, you notice on the far wall of this, because when you guys walked into that one biome, when the door shut behind you, it sealed in the environment, so it looked like this whole room was where you were.
Okay.
You walk over and you see on what kind of seems to be like a wall these sigils of these animals. And on it you see a sloth, a frog, a bear, a jaguar, a butterfly, a snake, something that looks like a pig, and a gorilla.
Can you say that once more?
A sloth.
Wait. Sloth,
Mhm.
bear, gorilla, snake, jaguar, boar. Like that?
And frog.
Frog. Got it.
Wes is gonna bounce some things off of them because he's been running through stuff in his head, and he goes,
Okay.
So, when we fought them, that one didn't use any magic, which implies to me that it can't cast.
What does that mean?
What?
What does it can't cast mean?
It means. How do I? It when you can't. It's. Some people have a natural knack for dipping into magic, like me. I'm on the far end of that spectrum. Some people just can't, and he didn't cast anything, and the other two cast, and it just came off to me as he was more of a bruiser. I don't.
Would that be these were genetically engineered plants?
Sure, it
So would
wouldn't
it
be
be
unheard of.
Would it
That-
purposely have been created to be like that?
It might have been. It might have been one that could take more damage. There's not really a connection between being able to cast and physical body mass. It's more of a spiritual, mental thing. The way I'm thinking about this is, it's entirely possible that it just didn't use magic against us while we were fighting, but it would surprise me if it didn't go down that route, because let's be real, magic's fucking cool. Which begs the question, if it's not sentient, then it wouldn't know that it would be 10 times cooler if it could cast. I don't know. I'm just thinking about stuff.
Now that we've got that out of the way.
Yeah, you see these sigils on the wall. What do you do?
So, there's some, sigils of animals over here. My guess would be this is what we're about to encounter in this biome.
I mean, Julie, you rolled pretty high on perception. You didn't sense any animals around.
Okay.
Let's exit out of here.
You don't
Can't
see a
find
door
the door.
anywhere.
Well, what did the door look like when we went into that one?
So Clara
past
went
reference.
in with you, and when the door shut behind you, it kind of sealed off the feel for it. And she just kind of reached and grabbed, like, almost in space, but it was on these this panel, and when it pulled it, she was able
Can
to
I make another Arcana check to see if I understand it?
Yeah, you can make a Wisdom saving throw. That's what you would use to see through illusions. So go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw.
4. No.
Yeah. You try to look through it, and it's all. It looks and feels real.
Okay. He goes, well,
But
I
you
am
do
no
see
help once again.
Again, you do see these sigils, and they're kind of sitting there on this wall. And this is like a part of the wall you can't see.
Do you want to try tapping one of these?
Touch one that won't kill us first.
Frog.
Poison our frogs.
Wait. Frogs are poison.
Yeah, but it's like a little frog.
She said frog.
I can just step on it, right?
Julie, you touch the frog, and you guys instantly hear frog noises.
Is it like
And
that?
from behind you see 4 of these little adorable guys.
Can I make a perception check on them?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check.
Are they brightly
Investigation.
You
colored?
see them.
Are they primary color? Oh my god, 4! I've made one good roll.
Yeah, they're frogs. They're
Hey,
frogs and they're
can I
small.
It
see
looks
if
like
they're
They jump
multicolored? Because Julie can't
It looks
fucking
like a
tell,
normal
can she?
Make a nature check if that's what you're looking for.
Investigation, you got it.
Nature.
Nature? Okay, nature, that is a 14.
They have dark spots and are very colorful. You can probably deduce that they are poisonous.
Don't fucking touch them!
They start
could-
coming
how-
towards you guys. Let's roll some initiative.